catch up. Now you're back off your holidays. Planning decision yesterday, I guess, a frustration, but a 4-week delay.
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing again to it's delayed further. We did feel that we'd passed enough information over the last 3 months since November, which would have satisfied the council. The planning officers once again had recommended approval. But I mean, to be honest, it is quite a complicated process between the 106, the covenant and the land issue, etc. And obviously the fact of a loss of a pitch means that we then need to explain that what we've done at Sundorn for the training ground has an impact as well, to show that the money we've spent and the investment we've done at Sundorn allows the first team to move from the existing training pitch to Sundorn, and that obviously frees up the area behind the south stand, the existing training pitch, for the community pitch.
I guess that's the biggest frustration, because you go into it with the officers recommending that the variations be left to themselves, and we agree all the points, but again there's still another 4-week delay.
Yeah, it is disappointing. Obviously the fact that the planners and their legal team were there yesterday again, are recommending approval, with delegated powers for the legals and the planners to make sure that we act in accordance with the law and basically do it properly. But they were of a mind that they wanted to defer it again to try and make sure that it comes back to that committee again. They wanted for some reason to make the final decision on it, which that's their prerogative, and we just have to deal with that. It's been frustrating. Liddell were frustrated yesterday as well. They were all at the meeting with us, so it's another 4 weeks delay, but hopefully maybe third time lucky we might get this over the line on the 16th of March.
Because that is, I suppose, the ultimate frustration, because Liddell's been passed, that's okay,
yeah.
And it's just the move to the community pitch to allow them to use it, develop it, and sort of get on there.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing about moving, we're actually providing a grass area which hasn't been used for 10 years for community football. Okay, we've got round it by always using the stadium pitch for 30 to 35 games a season for community games, but all we're trying to do is say, well, do you know what, we're moving an area of land which is actually bigger. The training pitch is actually a bigger area of land which could be used for a community. Jamie's and his team are desperate for the use of this pitch, because they know that having their own facility, they can kick on and increase the numbers of participation to assist the people of Shropshire. So hopefully our common sense will prevail eventually, and people will understand that there's no hidden agenda here. We want a pitch here behind the south stand which would go to Shrewsbury Town and the community as a registered charity to try and do some more community work. It would be open to the community to hire out the facility as well, and hopefully local boys teams, girls teams, whatever, would be able to use it and have a facility at the Greenhouse Meadow.
Before that as well, a little trip over to Walsall for the EFL meeting. I suppose the standout thing is goal line technology starting to filter down the leagues.
Well, it's coming into the championship. The meeting was, I actually missed the afternoon part of the meeting because I had to come back for the planning meeting. So I had a rush trip from Walsall back to Shrewsbury. But I think anything that improves decision making. We've obviously been hit a few times this season with decisions, shall we say, that have major decisions that have gone against us, which potentially could have got us more points on the board. Anything that obviously assists the referees and the refereeing team make better decisions obviously has got to help. I don't think goal line technologies would actually have applied to any of our decisions that have gone against us this year. But it's gone into the championship. Whether it ever comes into League One might be another thing. They spoke a lot yesterday about the broadcasting, because there's been issues there with the thing that can do more, which was quite interesting for me. I've only been here a year, but trying to understand what the terms of the Sky agreement are, and what potential what games can be covered, the money involved, the length of the contract, and also they're looking as well about streaming games too. So obviously for any supporters that are out with the UK, could be an opportunity going forward for streaming live Shrewsbury Town games on a pay-per-view basis. Which has actually happened in Scotland for a number of years, so it'd be good to see that, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of Town fans who probably subscribe to the Player who would be able to watch the games live if it's providing they're outside the UK.
Training ground, quick update on it. I guess it's about getting it right, really.
A bit frustrating just now, to be honest with you. just we're trying to make sure it's just that time where now they've got the building, we've cleared out all the internals, it's all a free space. We now are getting all the various tradesmen's prices back to through Asset, to come back and get a final price and get everything, the specs obviously all agreed, but we're hoping that within the next 7 days that we can start and do internal works that can start and take a move a step forward.
Away from that, tickets, so for the Bury and AFC Wimbledon game,
Yep.
a 12th man offer for the Saturday's game. A little change to it, making it easier for fans to do it, and they seem to have responded really, really well.
No, we're really pleased. I think we're close to 1,500 as we speak. Sales are taking up the advantage of the offer. I've had a couple of season ticket holders on the phone too. I spoke to one gentleman this morning about it, who obviously was concerned about the offer, but obviously when you hopefully season ticket holders will understand that the reason we're trying to do this is to get the lapsed supporters out there to try and come back. Paul on the park has changed around the team. We've got quite a number of new faces as well. We're hopefully playing a lot better. The home form's been a lot better as well. So it was a good time to try and capitalise on that. And obviously the offer, we only had 5 days to market it for the Bury game. If I'm honest, it was good to see there was a number of people who took it up, but I think if I'm honest, we've managed to market it a lot better this time because we've had the full 2 weeks. We've been round some of the pubs and shops in the area, putting posters up to advertise the whole 12th man theme, and explain to hopefully some lap supporters that they are getting a 25% discount, so it's £15 for an adult ticket, which in the hope that people can return and come and see the team, and obviously that hopefully helps the team as well, because there's no doubt there have been a number of games this season where the 12th man has helped us get the 3 points. When the players needed to dig deep, and the supporters have really helped them over the line.